What's up guys, and welcome to my channel Flame with a 4. In this issue we're going to be doing stage 61 and we're going to be doing stage 62 because they're going to be a short stage of the rear, right and left interior panel and speakers. So there's not really too much to this guys, we only have these two bits to add on, but that's going to actually make it look really nice. So what we're going to do, we're going to go grab them out of the packets and then we're going to come back in one sec. Okay guys, we're now back. We are going to just start on this and, you know, we're going to just go through and do the first one. So we're going to make a figure A, which we don't need this for figure A, but I'm just going to show you. This is kind of like the bit where you would load the stretcher in the back, and I'm guessing it would just be so that the stretcher would go in between these two. Is it that way around? Perhaps, I'm not too sure. It looks like, yeah, it'd probably go that way around. And it kind of looks like, you know, that it would go in there and these would be the bumpers to stop it bashing against the side of the car. Right, so we need to make figure A out first. So there we go. So then we need 61B, which is this little black section. And then it's got a little speaker here, which is really cool. There's no name to make on it or nothing, but it definitely is a really cool speaker there. And then this will just go into this section as well. So this one says that it's the left one. You don't think you could get it round the wrong way. You just need to pop it into there. And what it's asking us to do is just take a little EP screw and then pop that in the center. And then it's saying for us to just do that up real quick. And that will hold that into place. So it's not really that much to do on this, but once you've done that, you will have that section there. What I'm going to do is I am going to just go and put together the other side, just not muddle them up, just so that they're ready to go. And then all we need to do is just take that other section off and then place them on. So this is going to be the same, but the other side, just so that we can do both bits, so we know what it looks like when it's done. So I'm just going to quickly screw that one up. So that one's in. And then what you need to do is attach this to the corner here of this section here. So there's 3 holes, there's 2 locating holes, or there's 2 holes and then 1 for the screw to go through. So that's pretty good. So that will just sit in that corner like so. And then on the back here, there's 2 places for 2 more screws to go in. And again, they're just going to be 2 more little EP screws. So we won't need to really fast forward through a lot as long as they line up, because I want to show you guys what it looks like doing it in real time. So there's no magnetic field on this anymore. So let's try and make it magnetic by adding this to the chamber. And then we should have a magnetic screwdriver again. There we go. Just getting this all lined up, ready to go. I'm going to go with the bottom hole first. So that will just go in there. Again, don't tighten this up too much, guys. You don't need to. It's plastic, remember. Just try and remember it's plastic and that you don't need to tighten things up really tightly. Obviously, make sure it's held in place, but just don't overdo it. You'd rather just sort of have it a little bit loose and then give it another few turns as opposed to doing it up too much and then damaging it. Right, so once you've got those in there, you should have something that looks a little bit like that. So that's the speaker in here. And then on this side, as you can see, there's 2 screws that are holding it in there. And they're the 2 EP screws. So there was 3 EP screws holding or making this whole section up. What we're going to do, we're going to go over it and we're just going to pop this one in as well now. It's got to make sure we've got it run the right way. It will fit in really nice and snug once it is in place. It's going to pop that little EP screw in there. If it lets me. Probably won't, so we'll just use a screwdriver. Using the screwdriver is so much easier when there's a magnet on it. Which is usually why I use my Aurea set, guys, because it's magnetized. Sometimes, you know, I have to keep swatching the bits out to get the right one. And, you know, I've got this end one here from this Wilco's cheap one. And this end piece here is just absolutely fantastic. It never wears, so I just use it on as many pieces as I can. Just so I can get through. So there we go. So then that's what that looks like now at the end of that stage. You should have that speaker in that corner there. And it fits in really flush. It's like a nice angle. It's really nice. So what we need to do next is saying for us to grab the model, which I'm going to go do. I'm just going to take the base out like we have been doing, because we're going to be building this whole base section up. And then what it wants us to do, it wants us to build on this back section. So we just need to make sure we get the right back section. So it's asking for this to go the opposite side to all this equipment here. So we just need to grab that. And then this one has got 3 little holes underneath to take 3 DP screws. And I'm just going to check where it will go. So it looks like it sits right on that corner edge, like that, which it does. And it fits really nice and flush in there like so. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to have to lift it up onto its side. I have no choice but to do that. And it's probably going to be best if I do it this way round. It wants us to use DP screws to hold it in place, which is not going to be an issue at all. But it will be difficult to sort of hold and do it. So go grab your DP screws. I'm going to go with the middle first, because as long as it's supported in the middle, that's going to be the main thing on this. And then I'm just going to do these up until it's held in place. So there we go. So that's 1 DP screw. That will hold it into the places that you want it to be held into. I'm going to go with this bottom corner here to put this one in next. Just got to get it ready. Oops. Just going to pop that one in there. Screw that one up. And then the last one is going to go in this top corner just here. Why is that not letting me do that? Come on. A little bit fiddly, this one. I'm going to bring the magnet onto the end so it's a bit more magnetized. And that one goes through that top corner there. I will bring it over so you guys can see it once I've done it. So that just does up there. Don't need to over tighten it again. So I'll show you from the bottom first. So the 3 screws go along the top edge, 1 in that top corner there, 1 here and 1 there. And then it will look something like that from the inside. Look how cool that is, guys. Right, what we need to do now, because we've got the other one, we get to go put the other one into the other side. So what I'm going to do is just flip it up on its side over here. And then put this section into place. And then as it's held into place, take 3 more DP screws and do the same thing. We've just got to get one started off. There you go. I know I said start with the middle, but it's closest to me and it's easier to do this one. You can do it however you want. It's your model. You do it how you want to do it. But we do these guides in case something goes wrong, so you guys can see. And also, if you really want to see the Ecto-1 being built, it's really nice for you guys to be able to see it and it not costing you anything. And if you decide, you know, you want to go for it, at least you get to see the quality in the build. Some of the builds qualities are quite poor and lacking, but no one will say that about the Ecto-1, because the Ecto-1 is an absolute beast, and you get such a big piece of kit for your money, as you can tell. Right guys, so that is it. So they are now in place. So we've put that section in, we've put the other section in, and it looks really good. So that's kind of supporting all that now. I'd probably have to show you this way around. So we now have a chamber where we'd load you know, everything into here. So this is probably where the stretcher would go. Someone would sit here, keeping an eye on them, you know, come in, and it's really good, as you can see. So that's what it looks like on there. We will do an end picture for you in a moment, just so you can have a nice look. We'll just put it back on the model and then show you it with it on the model as well, because it's always nice to get that sort of final look before it goes together. And it's just easy for me to store it out of the way as well. Just going to pop the remaining 2 EP screws into the packagings. And then we've got 2 DP screws left over, but remember we did 2 issues, guys. We did 61 and we did 62. I really can't wait to get some more of this Ecto-1 because it's just going to be amazing. It really is. And there you go. So this is what it should look like. Now it has all the back on it. It should look like that. So there you go, guys. Absolutely fantastic, isn't it? Well, we'll have a quick breeze through the magazine. They're sending some stuff in here. I hate to read the stuff that's in here because I don't want to ruin it, but there's quite a bit of a read. If you think, look, all of this here is just reading material for you guys. If you are, if you ever want to borrow them or anything like that, just let me know. Or if you want me to upload them, it'd be really cool. Ghost Jogger, they're just showing you how they made the Ghost Jogger. It's really, really interesting. Just word of mouth. It's just showing stuff. That looks like Chica. I think it's just showing you Animatrix, how they do stuff, which is really cool. How the Marshmallow Man was filmed, all things like that. It's just really, really good. But guys, I know why you're here to the end of the video, because you want to see what we've got up and coming in the next 4 issues. So issue 18 is going to bring us these parts. I can't tell you what they are because it doesn't say, but I can't wait to do them with you guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe by clicking down here. Set the bell so you don't miss out on any more videos. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care now. Bye bye.